So I gotta say, I had a really good time learning this song. If you like Maggie Rogers and you like what she's doing, thumbs up down below. The first thing that you're gonna hear when this song kicks off is this little, it's like a Rhodes piano, or kind of like a soft keyboard in the background. This pattern doesn't continue for the whole song, but if you want to lead the song off with it, it kind of sounds cool to me. It starts with an A down here in the bass. I'm going to be playing an E major chord up here, E, G sharp, B. That's an A chord that you're switching back and forth from the E major chord. And the A is made up of an E, A, and C sharp. That's how this song starts. The verse has two sections to it. There's a verse and there's a pre-chorus that leads into the chorus. The first part of the verse, you only have two chords to worry about. It's going to be A major. I count my time in dog years, swimming in something, something, I don't know the words, but it's going to go here to an F sharp minor chord, which is made up of F sharp, A, C sharp, and E. It's actually an F sharp minor 7 if you want to jazz it up. Then the melody line over that section is going to start here on an F sharp. There's a lot of notes, and I'm having trouble saying all of them at once, so just follow along as best you can. It's going to go. So with that, the first part of this song should sound like this. That's the verse section of this song. Then when we get to the pre-chorus section of this song, the chords that we're going to have to worry about are going to start here on a D major chord. That's made up of a D, F sharp, A major, or excuse me, A, and then a D up here, D, F sharp, A, D. And then it's going to go from there to an A major. That's an A down on the bass, E, A, C sharp. From there it's going to go to an F sharp minor. That's an F sharp down on the bass, got an F sharp right here, A, and a C sharp. And then right before it goes into the chorus, we're going to hit the 5, or the E major chord, which is going to be E, E, G sharp, and B. Now with that, the notes that you're going to be playing over top of that are going to go as follows. Again, there's a lot of them, so I can't say them all. I'm going to play them slowly though, so follow along as best you can. So once all the way through, the pre-chorus of this song is going to go like this. That's the pre-chorus to this song. Now that we get to the chorus of the song, the chords that we're going to have to worry about here, it's going to start on a D major, just like the pre-chorus, with a D down here in the bass, and then you got an F sharp, an A, and a D up here in the right hand. And then from there, it's going to go to an A major. That's an A down on the bass, A, C sharp, E. From there it's going to go to a C sharp minor. That's a C sharp down on the bass, G sharp, C sharp, E. From there it's going to go to an F sharp minor. I'm adding the 7 up here because it's jazzy. That's an F sharp, A, C sharp, and E. It's going to go from there to an E major, E, G sharp, B, and E. And that melody over top of all of that, those are the chords if you want to accompany yourself while you're singing this song. But the melody over top of that is going to start here on an E. So once all the way through the chords and with that melody, your chorus is going to sound like this. And that's all you need to know to play Dog Ears by Maggie Rogers. Thanks for taking the time to check out this lesson. There's also a link to my website if you want to hear some of my own music. That's down in the description box. And if you have ideas for lessons that I can do in the future, feel free to leave those in the comments section. I will see you next time.